Hello everybody, I'm /MVC. Welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. Oh, it's happening. Today we're doing an episode of Kenji, so-called prison break scenario. We broke out of prison 70 episodes ago, but I don't know what else to call the series, okay? Not anymore. When did it stop being a prison break? So Kenji is hanging out in front of Hub 01. We just got our hybrid weapons platform in the last episode. We also trained up our unarmed skill to +3, switched to ninjutsu, wielded our machete, and loaded up our spare magazines, played with our hybrid weapons, or hybrid defense platform, or whatever you want to call it, the recon helmet. Now look at this. Here's what I was doing. I was sitting down to record an episode. And what I was going to do was drive back to the Transcoast Logistics and go ahead and finish out exploring that, whatever. We have a mission, though, to use the so-called NRE Recorder during a portal storm, and while I was over here making fruit leathers and drinking water and getting some rest, suddenly I see this message pop up, so I had to turn my recorder on. You suddenly register a buzzing in your senses. It is getting louder, and your head starts to throb. Something is coming. Hey, whoa. I'm trying to wake Kenji up. Wake up, Kenji! Something is making noises. The moment feels thick, as if it's not quite over. A million tiny pinpricks in space open for an instant, and smoke fills the air. Reality is breaking. You can feel the presence of something nearby, cracked in a way that you can't put into words. Yes, indeed. We will have a mission marker to investigate the strange location, which is, of course, the heart of the portal storm. And the heart of the portal storm, if you don't know, shut your ears if you don't want to hear a small spoiler. But the strange location is a portal to the time labyrinth. I have investigated the strange location and entered the time labyrinth in multiple episodes. So if you're interested in that, please check out some of the True Food Person episodes. They're labeled on the thumbnail, Portal Storm, for your convenience. We won't be going into the portal today, because that, I don't think, is our objective. Well, we will if that's our objective, so we need to look at hazard meteorology. This is the quest which we received from Hub 01, and they gave us the recorder just for this. Use the NRE Recorder to collect information during a portal storm event. You'll need to stay outside and carry the recorder for around 6 minutes to collect sufficient data. Generate a printout and offer it to Hub 01 to finish the mission. Yay! We finally get to do this. So, first let's look at the location of the heart of the portal storm. And there it is. For Hub 01's convenience, this portal storm has landed just a few paces away. Something is making noise. Oh boy. 6 minutes. Okay, it is 8:54:18, but we do not have the recorder on us. Now, this is going to be, I believe, an ideal opportunity to actually try out our weapons platform, because I don't want to engage in hand-to-hand combat with these creatures. I just don't. So let's wield this and store the machete in our backpack. The next thing that I want to do is let's turn on the modular recon headgear. Now this is, oh nice, look at that. Okay, it revealed this right here, which is an impossible shape. A twisted shape floating in midair. Its angles don't seem to quite add up. It hurts to look at. Is it inanimate? Alive? Something else? You can't make heads or tails of it at all. But you can see through it, not as if it were transparent, but as if it isn't quite fully here. It's minimal threat, allegedly. Let's look at its qualities. Sorry. It can fly. Okay. It is a reflection of another dimension as a category of creature. Okay, we need the NRE Recorder, so it's lurking outside our door. Let's go over here and grab... I'm not sure which thing the NRE Recorder is in, so let's just have a look here. There it is. Now, I don't know if we need to load the NRE Recorder with anything. You reload it with a light disposable battery. There you go. Do we need to activate the recorder? Activate the item. Let's examine the item. A strange apparatus, seemingly consisting of a glass-encased microphone linked to a small thermal printer and digital screen. The screen remains perpetually blank, save for a battery indicator on its upper right, and on its left side lies a single red button, Print Data. So we don't need to print the data yet, I'm guessing. Actions, activate the item, which will activate the recorder's printer. Alright, we need to do that after 6 minutes have passed. For my convenience, I'm going to write down what time it is right now. Because if I know me, I will get confused about the time. It is currently 8:54 and 39 seconds, I believe. 6 minutes. Well, that's easy to figure. At 9 p.m. and 39 seconds, we will have collected enough data. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they actually told us that if we were to be out there longer and record more data, that the payout would be higher. Well, we'll see about that. So let's talk about safety concerns, okay? We don't want to die in the middle of this portal storm, obviously. The thing about portal storms is, if you are a couple of doorways deep, you should be safe. This is my opinion. I think it's an informed opinion. So let's say we decided we were totally unsafe out here and had to abort the mission. I would, I think, go through these doors, shut them behind me, go through these doors, shut them behind me, and go somewhere that had no windows and wait it out. This is the normal strategy for dealing with portal storms. Now, I'm going to double verify that my recorder is running. Yes, it is. And I think that's God's plenty introduction to what we're doing today. We need to be out there for 6 minutes, so let's get out there. Oh, it's trying to fly inside, isn't it? Let's close that door. I'm going to shoot it, but I don't want to shoot my vehicle. So, by the way, how hostile is it? It cannot see my current location. Very interesting. It must have very limited night sight. No worries, the portal storm occasionally will make it broad daylight, so... Alright, we're out in the portal storm. I may migrate toward... You awake with a start from what must have been a violent and horrifying daydream. Your body aches as if the wounds were real. Ah, the impossible shape. I believe the impossible shape... What is this? Blood spatter. Everywhere. Body aches as if the wounds were real. I think that we've been virtually attacked by the impossible shape, causing blood splatter to go everywhere, but I'm not certain. Alright, it's 8:55. We only have a few minutes to go, namely 5. Might as well migrate this direction and see how our friends the merchants are faring. Are they here now? Oh, I've spotted another creature. Young Exile Gaunt. Guard. Yes. Yes, there is a guard around, as a matter of fact. He's unaware of me. That's because he doesn't have the kind of night sight that I have, you see. Oh! What? You inhale a lungful of thick smoke. Apply the gas mask. You prepare your gas mask to use. That put us immediately in moderate pain. Take a few aspirins for that. You hear young Exile Grant saying, "It's going down over there." From the south, you hear Bertie Stockton saying, "God forsaken, what was that?" Yes, the merchants are aware of what's happening. Alright, our half-face gas mask will prevent us from having further problems. It's 8:56. I'm just kind of camping out with this guy. I'm going to go ahead and get closer to the center of the portal, however. The NRE Recorder emits a sharp beep. Investigate strange location is successfully completed. NRE Recorder emitted a beep, you say? Okay, it's not out of batteries. I was going to see if it had some indication that it has been gathering data, but I don't see any. I'm going to move closer. It may have emitted a beep because we entered the area of the heart of the portal storm. I notice now that I have auto harvest on. We need to turn that off. There we go, so that I don't harvest bushes while I'm being attacked by multi-dimensional creatures. Okay. Oh, the heart of the portal storm has moved. Has it? Surely the storm isn't over already. What's our active mission? There. No, I don't think the heart of the storm has moved. I think what happens is it removes it from your map once you get so close to the area. Yes, that's what happened. Okay, now we have a thing. A shifting mass. An animate blotch of conflicting symmetries, erratically hovering through the air. It's not even real enough to hold a stable shape, and its entire form is constantly in flux. You can see through it. Not as if it were transparent, but as if it isn't fully there. I'm going to shoot it. Of course, when these things get within a certain range, they tend to do a trans-dimensional attack. Whoa! Look at this. Shifting mass spotted. Okay, don't stop aiming. Okay, you see it got very bright on us all of a sudden. How's our aim? And we're in semi-auto mode. We have a burst mode. Yeah, semi-auto mode is fine. Here's one thing I'm noticing about the hybrid weapons platform. The current aim is not great. Oh well. Okay, we missed. Alright, I hit it, and it either teleported, or we're seeing another one. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, give me a hit. Am I hitting it? Let's look. You shoot 5 times. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Let's run backwards. Ooh, it's fast. Okay, I'm gonna get a decent aim on it. Maybe. Okay, current aim is pretty good. Yeah, I don't think it's really there. These are good. These are good hits, in my opinion. I don't think we're missing. Let's look here. So I have hit them for over 50 damage per shot, but these shots are just not connecting at all. Here you can see the heart of the portal storm, which we could hop in there and take a peek, maybe run the gauntlet one time. I've never done a portal storm this late in the year, though. Kind of terrifies me. And what these enemies are going to tend to do is hit you with fatigue attacks, sapping your freshness. Okay, it's broad daylight out here, and as you can see, things are pretty weird. Also, this tile set renders this shifting mass in a whole different way. It definitely gives it a creepier look. I see a person over here. What do we have here? Bertie Stockton, the merchant, is just kind of hanging out and watching the show, it seems. Uh-oh. There's an impossible shape here. Okay, we've got 2 minutes to go. You cannot remember how the impossible shape came to be here. The pain in your head suggests that that's a good thing. Right. I'm going to start migrating back toward the door, I do believe. Go back to a walk. This shape right here, the shifting mass, will probably hit us for fatigue attack. Okay, the impossible shape disappears. You get a very clear view of the impossible shape. Shifting mass disappears. Oh, and there comes the smoke. A million tiny pinpricks in space open for a moment, and space fills the air. Wow, what a view, huh? This is one hell of a portal storm tonight. The impossible shape is getting smoke in its mouth. It seems to be dying of smoke inhalation. I'm going to hit it with the butt of my gun. Your pain distracts you. I don't seem to... Oh, I'm in distracting pain. Why is this? Huh. Wonder what the source of the pain is. Oh, it must be the impossible shape. Huh? The impossible shape disappears. For a split second, the world vanishes, and you are in a vast alien landscape with building-sized, plant-like shapes all around you. Alright, the distressing pain is going to present us some problems. What's our current speed? It's not terrible. Let's take a painkiller. Alright, we have 1 minute to go before the NRE Recorder is full. I'm going to hang around this area right here and make sure that we get small gashes in reality open nearby, revealing an endless expanse of black water. Several alien beings spill out before the portals close. Jeez. And they're all shifting masses, I assume. Didn't they just pour out of this portal? Okay. Alright, we have 30 seconds to go, and I'm slightly worried. Here, let's see if we can make some of these disappear. And that definitely was a miss. Okay, yeah, good. I think we made him disappear. Firing at this shifting mass. Let's take a shot at this shifting mass. Good. We made him disappear, I believe. Now this one we cannot do anything to. I'm certain I'm getting good hits on him, but he's taking no damage. So how much ammo we have left? We got plenty of ammo left. We're in distressing pain. I'm going to move away from the shifting mass. Now we have a new contender, a swarm structure. So your mind can't decide if this is a vast structure or an endless swarm of tiny flying sharp things. The only thing you know for sure is that it is far too large to fit in the space that it occupies. It's allegedly immobile. The swarm structure was always here, right? Okay, it's 9:04 p.m. We've got a few seconds left here. The shifting mass has disappeared. Doesn't seem to have left us exhausted, so that's good. Oops. Swarm structure teleported nearby. I'm going to take a shot at the swarm structure. There we go. You hit the swarm structure for 52 damage. The swarm structure disappears. Looks like we need to invest in some shooter's earplugs also. Do I have any of these? I think we've got them on the van. Or I need to just activate them inside my headgear. No. I'm going to put that on my list. We need shooter's earplugs. For sure. Not the makeshift earplugs. The shooter's variety. It's 9 o'clock and 26 seconds. Let me check my note. 9 minutes and 39 seconds, and we will complete the mission. So give me a few more seconds. And There we go. We should have completed the mission objective at this time. Now let's see if I can use the NRE Recorder to print. We give it a few extra seconds just to be sure. A jagged hole opens in the sky, and a vast cloud in the shape of an asymmetrical person emerges. Oh, really? I don't see an asymmetrical person. I'm going to try to apply the NRE Recorder. The NRE Recorder gives you a short NRE printout. Let's have a look at this printout. Comes in the form of a book with no volume or weight, a sequence of overlapping numbers plotted in thermal paper. At times, so densely packed that they disappear into thick blots of oxide-colored ink. A few number sequences repeat in an almost orderly fashion, but you can't tell that it means anything, whether that means anything. But can I tell whether we've done well? 6 minutes to collect sufficient data. Alright, I'm headed back in to turn in this printout. No. See? The man who panics runs. The man who runs in a panic dies. That is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. The NRE Recorder emits a sharp beep. I believe it beeps when we've left the area of the heart of the storm. But we will have an opportunity to turn in this recording and see whether it satisfies the requirements while the storm is ongoing. So I think that's pretty good. Hey, how you doing tonight, buddy? 10 times Maze. I'm going to chat with him real quick. He says, don't distract me. I'm on watch. Yeah, don't mind me. Whoa, you feel an intense sense of deja vu. I rubber banded. Oop. There we go. I'm gonna head back inside here. Let's see if I can turn this printout. Let's discuss. I have some Portal Storm recordings. Intercom says, excellent. Please deposit the printouts in the intercom's tray. We'll issue a reward based on the quality of your recordings. I'm going to deposit the printout. You give them a short NRE printout, she says. The intercom gives you 4 Hub 01 gold coins. She says, or the intercom says, excellent. This should be enough to work with. Here's your agreed upon reward. The tray slides shut and quickly reopens with your payment. Given your performance and our constant need for new data, you are free to keep the recorder for further use. We are willing to pay for any future data that you're able to record. In other words, we can always turn that quest in again for more items, I think. Let's look at here and make sure that we got paid. Yep, 4 Hub 01 gold coins that we didn't have before. I would like to go back out there, but we're in intense pain. Not sure why exactly. Pain started, doesn't say when. It's affecting our speed by almost 20% at this point. And all of our stats. You know, the hub coins are not worth the effort. Let's disable our recon headgear. Currently it's in infrared mode. There we go. I flick the visor off and push it off my face. I'm going to wait here for the pain to slack up. Let's say an hour. As suddenly as it began, the portal storm fades. Reality returns to normal. Hopefully, the scarring is minimal. Alright, we no longer need to wait anymore. One thing we haven't done is chat with Cranberry Foster. Oh, Cranberry Foster is still using first aid. Hey, I want to talk with you. So what's going on? Anything on your mind? I was just wondering if things will get better someday. Okay. Oh, that's right. If I have gold, I can trade it to Cranberry, but I don't have any gold on me. Alright, one last thing. Do you want help with anything else? She says, I don't have any jobs for you. Okay. Fair enough. And as suddenly as it began, the portal storm ended. Hey, I just realized we got 4 Hubbo 1 coins. Those are actually quite valuable. I didn't get to buy the EMP grenades and stuff. Let's go back in here and grab the things we need. I could get some EMP grenades and maybe some more armor pieces or something. I'm gonna identify myself. Let's discuss prototypes. Okay, no. Let's trade. Now, just as an example of how valuable these might be, let's have a look here. Each Hubbo 1 gold coin is worth 50 in trade. Plus, we've got the merch currency strap and merch. I forgot about that. But I was going to save some money for buying ammo, maybe, from the refugee center if they have any. So, see, these magazines come empty, except for that one. That one comes loaded, but looks like all the other magazines come without rounds. They have some double-aught shot for sale. Interesting. Also got some nice little books. They've got The Wonderful World of Arthropodology, but I think that we already got that. Smart lamp, 2 EMP grenades. That is basically 1 hub coin each. More science ID cards. Here we go. Ballistic skirt, ballistic greaves, and turnout embraces. Now, the ballistic greaves are leg guards. What's the difference between the ballistic greaves and the ballistic skirt, I wonder? Embraces. Now I think we have all the armor that we need. The EMP grenades, however, I'll take 2 of those. And in exchange, I'll offer you 2 of these. Leaves me $13 short, so I'll offer you 10 of these, which will give me exactly what I need, more or less. Accept that trade. Alright then. Loaded up on EMP grenades for our next encounter with robots. So now I have to ask myself, am I ready to proceed with my plan? And I think the answer with that is yes. Here we are at Hubbo 1. Cranberry Foster, the intercom, and the merchants are in this area. If we want to take our new gun and all of our EMP grenades back to I may stop by here and get some ammo, if I can. If they have ammo, I will cut to that point. Otherwise, I'm going to take a cut to when I make it to this point. Ah yes, Transcoast Logistics right here. So I'm going to take a cut right here, and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back with this. I stopped by the refugee center to see about getting some 5.56 ammo, and I ran into this survivor I haven't met before. Apparently his name is John Bailey. He glances our way, then makes eye contact as you move closer to speak. He is a strong-looking man in his mid-40s, his hair graying and his face flecked with stubble and travel dust. The clothes he's wearing are clearly scavenged, though they fit well, and he has the build of someone who, until recently, had the luxury of carrying a few extra pounds. Hi there, he presents his hand to shake. You don't look like you belong here. Name's Bailey. John Bailey. Hi, John. What are you doing here? Same as you, I imagine, John shrugs. Checking the place out, doing a little shopping. Then I'll be on my way again. Might see if they have any work that needs done first, if the price is right. Huh. Well, what are you shopping for? I don't really know. Food stocks aren't too bad for me and mine. I found a stock of canned goods early on that will last us for a while yet. I don't use a gun if I can avoid it. Too noisy. I noticed these guys seem to keep a lot of building supplies, though, and trying to get a vehicle downtown to loot a hardware store or a lumber yard is suicide. So I think that's where they're going to get my money. I wonder if they deliver. What do you know about this place? You'd do better to talk to the people here about it. Seems like a bunch of them gathered here in the early days of the end and managed to make it through. It's the biggest bunch of survivors I've found yet, but most of them hunker up in the basement. I can understand the urge. We've all been through way too much. They say they don't have room for more people, though, so I'm just here to do some shopping, see if there's some work to be done, and then move on. Move on where? Who can say, really? I don't have a strong plan. Depends on how this trip goes. Once my vehicle is full up, I'll have to head back to my hideout and check on everyone there. I don't like being gone too long. And who is everyone? Oh, well, the short story is I got my wife and kids out of town in the really, really early days. She's got a great intuition for stuff, and when she told me to get ready to leave town, I figured at worst we'd have an unnecessary early spring vacation in my dad's old cabin, you know? Obviously, turns out trusting her gut saved us all, and then some. Things were still tough, but from what I've heard, I might be the only person left on the eastern seaboard who still has his whole nuclear family. Still got a lot of survivor's guilt for that. Still lost everyone else. Anyway, one thing led to another, and we gathered a few other people that we watch out for. My man Darius, he joined up early on, and he and I do the scouting and scavenging and watch each other's backs. Where are you guys located? Can I join up too? I'll be straight with you. I don't want to tell you too much about my people, okay? You seem alright, don't get me wrong. But I've seen some scary fucking people out there who come on all normal and then try to bite your face off when they get you alone. Everyone's reaction to the world's end is a bit different. Things are stable with my people now, but we don't really welcome new faces anymore. I wish it weren't that way. Maybe if you and I get to know each other better someday, I'll change my mind. Well, tell me about Darius. Talk to Darius if you want to know about Darius. He's a good man, and he won't bite. Sorry, that's a turn of phrase we should probably retire, huh? Anyway, I don't know if we'd have made it through the first days without him. He gets a bit jumpy around crowds since the riots, though, so he's watching our stuff. Your whole story seems a bit unlikely. Lucky for me, then, it doesn't matter if you believe me. I do gotta say, though, it's funny you and I, a pair of actual, real-life zombie hunters, are talking face-to-face, and you think my survival story is the unlikely thing. What did you used to do before? That's a tougher question than you might think. I've had quite the life. My dad was a mechanic, and when I was young, I used to help around the shop quite a bit. I started out thinking I was going to get into that line of work, but then I got sidetracked and wound up getting into computers and electrical work for a long time. Did part of an electrical engineering degree, then decided it wasn't for me and quit that. Spent a bit of time doing freelance electrical and programming work, then got recruited by a startup that was designing and programming medical equipment. I was supposed to be a general technician, but through a weird series of events, I wound up in sales, then management. I hated management, and I'd made a big nest egg from my share of stock, so I cashed out and tried to retire young. That was a dumb move. I was bored as hell, so I finished off my degree and started doing on-call teaching work for shop, computers, math, and things like that at a college and high school level. Just part-time, and I spent the rest of my time outdoors, hiking and whatnot. Get out of here! Come on! Yeah, right. Yeah, okay, that's one hell of a life. You must have some useful skills to teach. I'd be happy to. I can't spare a lot of free time, but for a little trade, I'll tell you about whatever I can help with. Yeah, I'll bear that in mind. What did you say you were doing here? He was shopping. Shopping. Let's see what he teaches. Here, let's talk trade. The guy teaches marksmanship. He can give me 4% of marksmanship for $90 if I'm reading this screen correctly. Melee, piercing weapons, archery, computers, dodging, electronics, healthcare, social, survival, fabrication, spotting, and awareness. Basic archer's form. You know, buddy, what I was looking for is unarmed combat, to be honest. I think I'm gonna have to pass. I might take you up on that, but for now, I've gotta go. I wonder where this Darius character is. I parked out front. Let's see if I see Darius's name here. Uh-huh. Yeah. I think Darius is bullshit. I don't think there is a Darius. I don't know about this guy. Now, he's in the room somewhere. Is that him? That's John Bailey right there. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, you take care, John. It's nice talking to you. Alright, folks. Kenji Gurakawa. Getting back on the highway to drive back to Transcoast Logistics. I'll see you there. Alright, folks. We have arrived back at Transcoast Logistics. Oh, you know what we should probably grab? Now that I think about it, I wonder. Let's get a USB drive. Oops. USB. There. Let me get a USB drive and see if I've got a blood draw kit. In case we happen to come across... you know what? Uh-oh. What did I do with my kit? There it is. I think that's all we need in case we happen to come across a centrifuge. Technically, this is a type of laboratory. I was going to bring my jackhammer too, but I think I'll wait. We're going back in here. If I look at the next level down... oh yeah, we need to go back for whatever ammo was there too. Cargo lab zone we explored. Okay, that's one level down. Then the next level down here, which is the same as that laboratory and part of the subway. Health clinic. We made it to the health clinic in that level. Okay. Now if we look further down, we've got the recreational zone where we encountered the monsters. And then here, apparently, this is one level deeper, I think, than Transcoast Logistics goes, apparently. This subway, this hidden subway, is the thing that I'm encouraged to find. There may be a staircase down or something beyond this lab recreation zone, but we need to look on that level. I don't recall going into the health clinic. Huh. Residential recreation. Okay. Well, let's get into it. If we need to bring our jackhammer, let's clear the area first. Speed's looking good. Oh, always go in the wrong door, don't I? I hope these turrets never come back. Okay, let's activate our, well, actually, theoretically, we're not going to need the modular recon headgear, to be honest, unless we start smashing lights. Now, that is something I'd like to do. Okay, which map is this? This is the health clinic, allegedly, so, oops. Oh, no, I want to be in explore mode. Okay, so this is this long hallway. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, this is the walkway that we were on, but these are not doors. There's no way into the health clinic that we saw. Okay, that's why I don't remember going there. That makes sense. So we need to go further down. I'm going to take a peek down here. We know there's a bestial mutant on the loose. And I'd rather not get ripped to shreds by it, if possible. We will kill the thing. Regrettably. Okay, I'm taking a peek around the corner here. Don't see him. I'm going to check my map. Ab Health Clinic. Oh, wait. Did I not go... Oh, I didn't go down the stairs. All I did was peek. I'm going to go down. Okay, we've reached the bottom floor of Transcoast Logistics, and the only thing we've seen is the residential and recreational zones. Peek. What have we got here? A zombie security guard, eh? Okay. And how are you still alive when there's a mutant about? I'm gonna wear the gun and wield... Does this guy have a pistol? Zombie security guard. Okay. Let's wield the machete. $17 damage. Alright, I got 2 attacks in, and then he got the grab, but then he couldn't penetrate my armor. I'm gonna just stand and fight, I think. Okay. Smash him. I'm gonna peek out. From the northeast, you hear a thump. I want to figure out how to smash the lights. I saw somebody do that. Oh, look here. We have a gigantic meat cocoon. A rigid off-white lump of flesh the size of a small car. Constricted by bands of rope-sized, pulsing black veins that tie it to the floor below. The whole thing is shuddering constantly. It gives off an otherworldly stench. Okay, back to the machete. Let's dispatch this thing. Oh! What do we got? Kevlar zombie. Re-res, I assume. He's almost dead. Okay, we're going to want to... I still want to shoot him. I don't want to do hand-to-hand combat with things that can throw me. Okay, I slashed the meat cocoon for 42 damage. And 33. And 35. And 45. Wow. This thing has a lot of HP. How's it doing? Heavy arterial bleeding. Boom. The gigantic meat cocoon explodes in a shower of gore. 4 ursine samples. A slurry of toughness. Yeah, I'm going to want to grab those samples, but I'm afraid that if I pick them up, the Kevlar zombie will be on me. Should we risk being thrown? I mean, it looks like he's maybe one hand-to-hand hit away, right? I'm going to run this direction. Okay. Did you guys actually defeat the mutant that was here? What are you guys doing still alive? I guess he's a re-res. 2 zombie technicians also spotted down the hallway. Ah, zombie scientist as well. The situation here seems to have changed somewhat since we were last here. Okay, I haven't seen the Kevlar zombie. But last time I was here, I didn't have time to pulp these corpses, so it makes sense, you know. I know the Kevlar zombie will not be able to open these doors. Oh wow, there's a lot of zombies. There's a caustic soldier zombie and a ton of zombie security guards over here, in addition to seeing, yes, a skeletal shocker. My goodness. This hallway was more or less clear, I thought, last time we were here. So we've got the backpack encumbrance working against us. It would be nice to get this door closed before the skeletal shocker arrives. I think. Oh, I didn't expect this much resistance. I expected one bestial mutant. And that's what you get for expecting things. Okay. Do I move toward the door or toward the Kevlar zombie? We're still in a run, but our stamina's good. I'm gonna go around again. I want him to get out of the doorway, though, so I can close it. Okay. There. We got that closed. Look here. Skeletal Shocker and Shocker Brute. Yeah, these guys get the grenade. Now let's double check that our, Wait. What do we have? Hub 01 turnout. Hold on a second. Hiking backpack, gas mask holster. Defense system, recon headgear, mantle, skirt. Hey, guess what we don't have on? Do we have our environmental suit on? I don't think we have our environmental suit on. Okay, so without the environmental suit, those guys are death. Let's get away from the shockers. We gotta go put our suit back on. Alright. Wow, the situation has changed a lot over there. Let's go back to a walk. Close the door behind me, too. Oh my god. It's okay. We've got grenades, EMP grenades. We've got stuff. We've got things. However, what the hell did we do with our environmental suit? ENV. There it is. Left toes. Okay, we need to take off our steel-toed sneakers, wear the environmental suit. There we go. Your torso is very hampered because it conflicts with what? Motorcycle jeans? And the shirt. Okay. And take off the shirt and take off the jeans then. Now, I need to unload them if they have any items inside. The jeans don't, and the shirt doesn't. So we'll drop these over here. Let's have a look. Environmental suit only conflicts with the hiking backpack and the Hub 01. HWP that we're wearing. Multiple items strapped to your torso. Wearing this outside items it would normally be beneath is adding encumbrance. Okay, so I need to hit enter on it and then slide it down until it's no longer in conflict. There we go. Very good. Now it's no longer in conflict. Does that mean we could have worn our jeans? Let's look. Okay, what's this say? Wearing multiple items of normal clothing on the legs. Wearing this outside of your Hub 01 modular defense system is adding encumbrance. Let's move it under the modular defense system. Now, it's still multiple items of normal clothing encumbering our legs, but not much. 14 plus 3, 11 plus 3. I will take the armor and warmth associated with that just to have it. Okay. Let's get our gun out. We'll just use that. And store the machete. So now we look pretty good. If we weren't wearing the jeans, we would have no issues. The legs are mildly encumbered. Mouth, eyes, and head. Arms and hands. Torso. 29. Wow, that's a lot of torso encumbrance, isn't it? Well, the hiking backpack is still on us, so when we drop that, we'll be fine. If we drop that. However, it has our grenades and stuff in it, so... Let's go down here and shoot this Kevlar zombie. Of course, his body is made to repel bullets. I suspect, however, that it would also repel our machete anyway. Alright, we're back on the level with the Kevlar zombie and company. And take a peek out here. I'm hearing some movement to my left. Just want to get an easy shot at that Kevlar zombie. There he is, or the brute. That's the Kevlar zombie. Okay. run back this way a little ways. Let him step out. Alright, I'm going to switch firing mode to burst. He's advancing on us. There we go. He had a shotgun on him with 5 shots. Remington 870 Wingmaster. 5 double-aught shot. What I'm going to do is move that item away from the body so I can see it. And then smash him. I'm going to also apply our recon headgear to give us night vision. I'm going to smash any window that I can see. And oh look, it's our friend, the caustic soldier zombie. I would really like to hit all the other enemies with some... Oh, make sure, by the way, that the environmental suit is not being worn casually. Okay, we're good there. Alright, that zombie security guard doesn't need to be shot. Whoops. I drop. Get that. Wear it. There. Oh, we're still in run mode. I need to solve that. There we go. Let's walk. Also, see if these guys, what they've got. Looks like Beretta M9A1 and some cartridges. 9mm cartridges. I'm curious whether these guys will try to shoot electricity through the wall. By the way, don't know if they do that. And hopefully none of these guys can open that door. Let's make sure. I don't think any of these creatures open doors. Another Beretta M9A1. The green is annoying me. Oops. Let's turn the recon headgear to another mode. Uh-oh! Okay, what was that? Caustic soldier zombie shoots. He launches a hail of corrosive darts. Now, I don't think those reached us, because his hail of corrosive darts will have hit the ballistic glass. We may want to find another path around this situation. I could pop open the door, but I don't have all that much room to maneuver. Alright, I got a comment on the last video. Hopefully I didn't just lock myself in here with the beast mutant. Wonder where he went, by the way. Can I smash this light? Yes, I can. Check that out. Okay, that's a good tip right there. If I want to sneak around in this room, having the lights knocked out will be a big benefit. Where's the other light? I think I see it right here. Yes. Yes, I like this better. Now, my recon headgear is in IR mode, so if there's anybody around, covered in webs. Ah, but I can't see the webs. This is the problem. Okay, I just switched it to night vision mode. So anyway, as I was saying before, I got a tip that I actually missed a air vent or something in this area. An X-Acto knife here. Oh look, I'm hearing things in that direction. By the way, because we're low on antiseptic, I want to grab some of that if I see it. I know there is some around here. I figured that out by watching my own video for a while. Hey, look, a punching bag. Does that mean that we could practice more unarmed? Other skills, melee 4. Not increase your unarmed combat above 3. Alright, we've seen all these rooms. Very good. Alright, we actually fled to this point in the last episode. I'm going to look for this ventilation grate that you guys were talking about in the comments. See, I'm hearing... Well, that may have been my own footsteps there, but... Then when I rewatched the video, I realized there was antiseptic right here. I'm going to grab that. There's more, I'll grab it here. Okay, we don't have more. Ah, there it is. Looky there. Ventilation grate. Alright, let's drag this out of the way. Smash that. This is not... metal floor. Huh? Here, let's turn on our flashlight. Oh, I see. Okay, we did wind up smashing that, and then we started bashing the floor. Yep, here's ventilation system. This may be a way around the other zombies. Let's turn the flashlight off if possible. We should be able to apply our hacksaw now. Aha. Okay. Huh. I can't move past this high gauge pipe. Shallow pool of water here. Some kind of control station and a door. There's another green zone badge, but we don't need it. Through the lens is a book we have. Hey. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna take all the tailoring ingredients. Oh, don't tell me that we're overburdened. Was that stuff really that heavy? That's hard to believe. Weight, 108. Of course, a lot of it is armor. Ah, here we go. Electric spin wheel is very heavy. Yeah, well, that brought our weight down by 10 pounds anyway. There's 350 thread there. Synthetic fabric sheets. Yeah, I think I'll just note this on the map. This is the lab maintenance zone. Let's make a note. Sewing supplies. Oh, more sewing supplies? Wow. Okay. And more sewing supplies? Ah, look here. There's a staircase down. And up. Okay, where does the metal door go? Hey, what is this? An elevator? Does it work? Powerless elevator controls. Or survival guide, soap bar. Oops. Let's drag this out of the way. Aha! More passageway. Okay. Now, I'm actually one level above where I want to be, though. If I go down here. What's this sign say? Ah. We can't read it. It is too dark. This is where we want to be, right? Uh-huh. This is where they're blocking our way down this hallway. Okay. So, we just need to find a way around this mess. Here is the residential area that we fled to in the last episode. Here, we went into a ventilation duct or whatever. Moved around, moseyed around, and found these stairs and came back down. Okay. Now, the lab technician can always try to grab us with a strong magnetic force. Go ahead and drop my backpack right here. I mutilated him. That was a crit. There we go. Yeah, we're fast. Oh, I want that antenna. Something I want to do with that antenna that I'll tell you about in the next episode. Pretty interesting stuff, I think. I'm going to put the backpack back on and move on. If I get closer to this, maybe I can read it. Ah, it says stop for your safety. Does that say the same? 3 causes of accidents are I didn't think, I didn't see, I didn't know. Wow, that's Cataclysm in a nutshell. This sign says restricted access area. Man, this place is a corporate accounting ledger. Paradise. Oh, look here. Didn't realize there's a ventilation duct or a vent or whatever duct going that direction. It's behind the items in the closet, apparently. We have a normal feral human, pipe-wielding maniac here. And a technician that would like to try to disarm us. I wonder, does he see me? Can't see me. Because I'm a ninja. Drop the backpack right here. Aha! He unsuccessfully attempts to pull my weapon away. Technician goes down. Did you hear that, feral human? You're being hunted in the dark by a machete-wielding maniac. Oh. Holy shit. You were hit in the torso for 10 damage? From a rock? Through my modular defense system? Prototype mantle and skirt and everything? You wizard. Yes. Can't stand against me. There's more vent, but I don't think this vent goes the direction that I want to go. So we have a magnifying glass, pliers. What are these liquids, I wonder? Okay, we have clean water tanks. That was in a strange little room there. There's another vent there. Aha. Okay. I think we're making progress. Stuff in the way. Oh, okay. Let me drag this out of the way. We tunnel deeper into the ventilation system. It looks like we're out of time for this episode today. Oh dear, Shocker Brute Star spotted. Yeah, stop cutting the metal. Can we shoot this guy? Wield the weapon. I don't need a search. I just need to select it because we're wearing it. There it is. Store that in my inventory. Oh, look what he's done. In the time it took us to pull our gun out, he runs to the end of the hallway and starts throwing lightning. You bastard. I'll see you in the next episode. I hope that you all have enjoyed this episode as much as I have. I will see you and the Shocker Brute in the next one. In the meantime, keep your head on a swivel.